How's it going, everybody? And welcome to episode number 53 of the Manager Mode 2.0 series here on FIFA 16. We're getting ready to wrap up the first month of the season here in August of year number 3. And it's been going pretty well so far, despite the little hiccup we had in the Capital One Cup match where we got absolutely throttled 2 episodes ago. We've been doing all right. Got a win and a draw in the last episode. And I would say we're off to a pretty good start. Our offense is clicking pretty nicely. We've gotten some good contributions through the middle of the park, and as you can see, we've made a lot of changes this offseason, which I think was warranted, given how disappointing last season ended for us when we were up near the top for almost the whole season, then drop all the way down to about 11th place when it was all said and done. New signings, we got a few more in. You saw in the last video that we went after Elliot Johnson here. We ended up agreeing to the £450,000 deal. He signed with us as a left back. Got a 4-year deal out of it. So this means that, unfortunately, we're going to have to let Scott Barrow go on transfer. I don't know if we have enough time to get him sold, but I don't have enough spot for him now in the first team. We've got, we already picked up Kopekwa, who's already starting over him, and then Johnson's an even better pick. So it was just an offer that was just too tempting to say no. So we jumped right on it and got him right away. And also we signed, we also signed this McCready guy. You can see only 49 rated from Shrewsbury Town on a 1-year loan. And this was primarily just to add depth at the winger position. I think we may be looking to get rid of some players there to free up some spots, but just to pad the depth. And right now, I don't know if we're going to make any more signings. The only position we could probably use another player at is striker. And it's got to be a pretty low-rated player because I don't want to get another first-team player in there because I already have 3 with the addition of Gallagher and Thompson and Harrison. So somebody to fill in the reserve role a little bit better. And then I feel like we'll have enough sufficient depth all the way around to go through the rest of the season. And we take a look at the injury report because this is going to probably be a pretty permanent fixture this season with the way the injuries are set. Osadebe is back at training. He actually emailed Ted Lasso saying he really wants to play in the next match. And I considered it, but considering how fragile Osadembe's been, he's going to be coming off the bench, though, because he's still a good player, but, it seems like he'll have a good run for a few weeks, and then he gets injured for a good length of time. So I don't want to rush him back too quickly, and especially with the way Jardim has played. He got a goal in the last game, so I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a huge hurry to get him back on the pitch, but he will be available on the bench in the next match. Matthew Pearson, our top center back, is coming back from a sprained ankle. He should be back next week. I'll be happy to see him because we've got a lot of center back issues at the moment. Tommy Phoenix was the lone player we just brought back, or we just picked up, and he played in the last match and lasted about 3 minutes before he broke his elbow going for a header. So a bit of a shame, really. But and then we also have the suspension of Mueller, who got sent off in the last match. So we're down 3 center backs already. So we're down to our last 2. So we're going to have to be careful. And hopefully we don't pick up another injury here in this match. So we got a tough one coming up next. It's against Burton Albion at home. So hopefully let's keep this momentum going and see if we can get some goals here. So guys, let's head out to the pitch.
Oh, we've got a great game for you today. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We're both really looking forward to describing it for you. Now you've got your chance to check on the lineup for the home team. Just looking at the way we're going to put the team up, Alan, the key man may be the one in front of the back 4.
Yeah, without question. He's the shielder, the anchor man who we're trying to protect his 2 centre-halves and trying to let that front 5 get on with it.
The lineup for the away side. Well, we've got this up as 4-4-2, but one of the attackers may well have a bit of extra work to do against the opposition's midfield.
Yeah, most definitely, and he's got good legs, good stamina. He will have to get through an awful lot of work supporting his lone striker and then defending as well.
Alan, let's have your thoughts on the home side in this match.
Yeah, it's been a really solid start from this team, a team that's well capable of fighting for promotion, and they're in a good position to do that at the moment.
Well, now they got numbers down that wing because Pekwa stepped up. Chase down, Parcell, good clearance. Good step over here, close it down. Bachmann, big save. Cunha clears it away. Pass was well behind. Oh no, Connor's through. And he just missed it. Bachmann had to come out and stop that one. That was a close chance there. Bachmann ran out and got in the way of that shot. Header. Oh, brilliant save. Kapekawa. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal. It's Kapekawa who buries it on the rebound. It's 1-0 here. We make him pay on a set piece. I think it was all Gallagher getting the shot off there. It was a brilliant ball in from Riley, who finds Gallagher. Keeper stretches out to make the save, and then Kapekawa just pokes it with that left foot at a tight angle, just sneaks it in the near post. Brilliant finish here. We're up 1-0, boys. Oh, here they go out wide. Atkins. And just like that, they score. Just an absolute joke defensively. We got caught out. I mean, there's no excuse there. We got caught with our pants down there defensively. Kapekawa, he was way out of position. And just a perfect ball in to a back post, and Bachmann couldn't get there in time. Match is back level. Oh. And they get the shot away. Just what I was about to say, I thought it might have been a foul in the box. It was close, but nope, not on target. Now score's still level. We're struggling to get forward against this pressure. Over the top, brilliant ball. Harrison. Ah! That was a nice effort from Harrison. He got through the defense and decided to shoot it with power, just a little too hard. He's going to drive it wide. Pekawa, good ball in. Header! What a save from McLaughlin! He found the right guy in the box. Gallagher, but oh, what a fingertip save. And that's the full-time whistle. Ends in a 1-1 draw. A bit disappointing because Burton Albion let off the throttle there at the end. They were just looking to see out the draw. I thought when we got the goal, when we went ahead, I thought we could have maybe put this game away, but they came right back in the second half. Anthony O'Connor with a great header. Unfortunately for us, we just couldn't respond to the level match. All things considered, I think we played pretty decently in this match. It was a very tough match. Not very well called, I thought. A lot of dirty fouls given. Dirty tackles, I should say, but it ends in a 1-1 draw. Man of the match goes to Bachmann. No, it doesn't. It's probably going to go to somebody else because, actually, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could share for both keepers. I mean, but no one really stood out. For us, our best player was Pekawa, who got the goal. Scrapey goal. Gallagher had a great game. Had a few. He should have had an assist. He was a force up there in the air. Barrow and Guglieri coming on actually did a pretty okay job, things considering. I mean, I'd give it to my back line, and Jardim had a great game. He got tired there really towards the end. He was struggling, but for most of the match, he was pretty dominant. All right, so you look, we've got more injuries here. Dembe's almost fit to come back. He's about 80% match fit. Pearson back in training. But you can see Cunha and Edwards. Those are my two starting wingers, and now they're out for 8 weeks with dislocated shoulder, both the dislocated shoulders. Just due to inept refereeing, not calling fouls, letting the opposition just barge into them. And they didn't call a single foul for it. I'm sorry, referee, but that is bad calls. You need to be, if there's a player that gets injured, not once but twice, if 2 players injured from similar style of tackles, you need to have your eyes freaking checked. Because what an absolute joke. Now I've lost 2 of my better players for almost 2 months.
Here's a chance to make an impression for these two teams in this competition, the Johnston's Paint Trophy, and a chance to get to the next round.
Yeah, and maybe just a welcome break from league action for these two sides, so they should be free to express themselves out there.
Well, this is how the home team shape up. Let's look at the formation here, and this is just a guide, let's be clear. Certainly 4 at the back. Where do they go from there? Yeah,
a little bit unusual with those 3 midfielders providing the stability behind that lad who will be trying to find pockets of space behind the 2 strikers.
This is how the visitors shape up. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
Well, you want width and you want quality in the width, and probably they've got that with this new acquisition.
Well, I think so, and the one player that would be pleased to see him arrive is the centre-forward, because I think he can expect better service now from a lad that does swing in good crosses.
Faria tried to stop it there. Oh, just him offside. Close effort there. The linesman puts the flag down. There's again. Good job. Ooh, that was tight though. I think that was. All right, here we go. It's been all Hartlepool so far. Oh, it's a terrible clearance. But Johnson wins it on his head. Played through Faria now. It's going to be 1-on-2 here. Breaks on. Faria! Nice save. Faria took it to the house. But the keeper, Carson, had to make the save. It's not a bad shot, though. Takes it on. Cabrera. Header. Not one. Oh, Cabrera still got it, though. Cabrera, can he shoot it? No. Needed to be better from the young Spanish player there as he skies the shot. Header. Off the post. Oh, McCready! Oh! I think McCready was offside. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was in. Gallagher almost buried it. He's been looking for a goal. He's knocking on the door. He makes chances in that corner. He's a deadly corner player. Oh, Gallagher. Oh, Gallagher won it. That's a mistake. And Gallagher finished it right at the end of halftime. It's Gallagher who gets his first goal for the club. And it came here at stoppage time here in the first half. It was just a mistake by the fullback right to Gallagher, and he muscled the defender off, and he just ran right at the keeper with an easy near-post finish. Finally, Gallagher finally buries it on that left foot. Great finish there to put us up here as before we go into the break. Plays it out wide. It's Parcell. Nieto now. Finds a target man. Gallagher. Oh, Gallagher. Gallagher, the shot! Big save by Carson. Take a look at that again. He turned the corner. Hit it with that right foot, but the keeper makes the save. Nope. McCready wins it back. So it's a beautiful ball over the top to Gallagher. Come on, Gallagher, finish it. He's taken down to the box. That's a penalty. Oh, my goodness. And the referee's going to brandish a card for that one. I believe Gallagher was trying to lay it off, but the referee decided the Captain Worley brought down Gallagher a little too aggressively in the box. Take a look at that. He was right on his hip here. Didn't have time to shoot it. Oh, Gallagher sold that one very well. The shot, and it's a goal. 2-0 here, thanks to Gallagher. And the newest striker signing Ted Lasso's made has scored 2 here in this paint trophy matchup. The fans are going crazy for him. The big guy scores again. Here it is again. Just a great finish. Keeper did guess the right way, but he put it well over his head. No question about it. Hit it with nice power there. Just well over the keeper. Keeper was looking low. Cleared upfield. The shot! Just Ham makes a brilliant save. Oh my goodness, the bicycle kick. That ball was just bouncing in the box. And he tried to hit it with the bicycle, but Just Ham just reached out and knocked it away. And there it is, boys, the final whistle. Newport County get the victory here in the Johnson's Paint Cup Trophy matchup here in round number 1. An emphatic 2-0 victory, all thanks to the big guy Gallagher, who got the 2 goals for us. And there he is being highlighted, 4 shots, 2 goals. Just came on for the injured Collins and did an absolutely tremendous job. Was the difference in this matchup. But I would say we did pretty good considering it was our B side once again, our reserves out there. But we'll gladly take this Paint Cup Trophy victory 2-0. Man of the match is Gallagher, hands down. Sam Gallagher or whatever his name is, hands down. 2 goals off the bench. You cannot tell me that he's man of the match. I don't care what FIFA says. He is the man of the match. He came out there. He made the difference in that one. Scored a beautiful first goal, and then the second goal was just the penalty. Thompson, a little disappointing. He had a few chances there, but he just played okay. Cabrera and the Cam played okay. I was really surprised how well our middle of the field played, even though they're mostly wide players. Faria had a good game there, despite getting booked. Nieto was very solid. McCready, his first game for us, 7-9. Wow, impressive. And he has terrible stats. There's no way, but he actually played phenomenal there in the middle of the park. The back line did its job, didn't allow a goal. Kind of a makeshift line. Johnson on his debut actually played pretty good, I thought. Swamsey came on for Kelly, did a great job as always. Just Ham was solid as always in playing these cup matches, but a very good result for us. Maybe something to think about with this formation in the middle. We seem to be more dominant when we use it, so maybe Ted needs to think about maybe tucking more his wingers more inside to help control that space. But we're going to wrap this match up, and we're going to go right to the deadline day. Kind of see what we're going to do. I think we're going to make a move for another striker since we do have an injury with Collins, and it looks like a pretty bad one, another dislocated shoulder, if I had to guess. So let's go to the deadline day and see if we make any last-minute deals here. And the injury list continues to grow for Newport County. Aaron Collins is the latest victim. Luckily, it's only an 8-day injury, so hopefully he'll be back in time for selection. He hasn't been playing a lot since he's been kind of buried in the depth chart with our 3 better strikers, but last year's leading goal scorer is just off to a rough start here. Osadembe and Pearson, I'm thinking, should be available for the next match, which will be great for us. We need our first team players back in the mix. And obviously we still have some broken elbows and dislocated shoulders further down the chart. Just looking through here. Like, where are the rest of the injuries? Broken toe. Wow, we're like the only ones getting injured. This is unfair. All right, Blackpool came and offered a 1-year loan deal to Cristobal Cabrera. He's a player that's quite unhappy with his role. He wants more money, and so I'm okay with sending him out here. We got that McCready there to kind of fill in the role in case Cabrera decided to leave. So this just frees up some space here. I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He played pretty decently, but you know, I think a 1-year loan to Blackpool will be good for him. So Cabrera, best of luck to you over there at Blackpool. All right, it looks like he has accepted the deal here. 850 pounds a week. 51 rated overall. We could get some training in him, see if we can get him a little bit more better quality player. But for now, Timmy Tealeith, welcome to Newport County. 120 to Exeter City. Now Barrows, he's lost his first. I mean, I've got 2 other left backs that are better than him right now. He's a good quality player, but you know, it's just time to go. We need to free up a space on first team contracts, and he was next on the chopping block, unfortunately. So, Scott Barrow, you've been a good man for us for the first 2 years since I've been here, but it's your time to go. So hopefully you have better luck at Exeter City. A lot of deals made here. So we brought in Riley, free transfer. Edwards was a free transfer. Thompson was a free transfer. Bachman we picked up on loan after we sold our keeper, Taylor. Kapekawa was a loan player we brought in. He's played actually pretty well for us. Gallagher, another lone striker to come in there to solidify the front line. Phoenix was a depth loan signee, but he's injured at the moment. Johnson was a player who wanted to leave, and so we snagged him up quickly from Barnet. McCready, just a depth signing at loan. So we've got a lot of loan players here, but unfortunately it's not eating up our contracts too bad. And then the last signing we made was for Teeth here. Not a very big profile sign, but we got him for $35,000, so really good deal, added more depth. Players that are gone, you look at Taylor, he left. Byrne was just happy, so we sent him off to Shrewsbury. Aragon is on a loan deal at Walsall, so I mean we could possibly bring him back if our wingers continue to keep injured, because we do need a first team player and he fits that bill. I don't know how it's going to work. We're pretty tight on our team right now. I don't know if we have room for him, but we'll see. Partridge, we transferred it to Crew Alexandria. He was unhappy. Owens Evans, I had way too many central midfield players. A lot of the academy players are better rated than him, so I'm going to send him out on a 2-year loan to Wickham to get some more training. Hopefully he can get a little bit better and be a more proficient player. Bowden going to Barnet was kind of always going to be in the cards. He was going to be the odd man out eventually when these younger players coming in. We were signing bigger, more proficient strikers, and Bowden's kind of declined with us at the squad, so it was just time for him to go. SCM kind of same deal. We brought him in last season on free transfer. He looked like he was going to be our solid #1 center back, but he kind of got overshadowed by Pearson, who we signed, and then Hughes as well. So, you know, that's just the business of things. He got a big payday for going to MK Dons, so more power to him. Cabrera, we just sent out on a 1-year loan to Blackpool to get some more experience. He's going to be bellyaching about pay, so let's give him a chance to go to Blackpool, see if he can make a difference for them. And Barrow, who we just got rid of here at deadline day to Exeter City. Kind of bittersweet to see him go, but you know, we've got 2 solid starting left backs over him, So and it's just he's eating up a first team contract that could be better used elsewhere. So Barrow's gone, and that's how it's going to end up. So the deadline day is ended. So now let's take a look at our youth academy players here in the academy right now. We've got Ken Westwood. It's grown out to a 57 now, still 74 to 94 potential. That's CDM, the Irish CDM. Ross O'Toole, 51 overall. We've been trading him. He's been getting better and better. Looks to be in the solid low 80s for both these players. So can't wait for them to turn 16, and then they may be looking to get into the squad here. We're scouting some more players. England was not very successful the first go around for us, so hopefully we can do a little better. We got Jordan Berry here, 40 to 50, 16. He's kind of on the low end. I don't think he's closer to 50 potential wise. Not bad. He's in that gold range potential, so not bad. Gold rated player, but his overall is just not quite there yet. Again, Daniel Cotton, same deal, 16, 40, 50. His overall, he's more of a bronze type player, it looks like, so not a very particularly impressive signing there. Connor Hurd, 45 to 57. Midfielder, playmaker, potential. I'd say he's probably a silver potential player. He might be considered, might be a consideration. But one thing about it, I have a ton of midfielders right now, and he'd have a tough time breaking through. And he could potentially be a little below 50, which would not be ideal. But he may be just above it. We'll have to see. I need to scout him some more. Riley Lane, 17. That is a terrible overall at 48. I wouldn't set a 15-year-old at that overall. And his potential is awful. Just awful at 56 to 78. That's bronze level. Not good enough. Martin Medine, a new player, 16, 41 to 57. Again, he falls in the range, but he could be more in the higher 40s than he is over 50. Potential, again, it's a bronze potential type player. Not exactly what we're looking for, but we'll have to wait and see. He's probably scouted some more to see maybe if he'll grow. And Andrew Goldson, 39 to 51. Ugh, just terrible. Just where are these potentials? I swear. He's got a wide range. He's probably in the lower 40s, if I had to guess. And his potential, 60, 80. That puts him at the silver range, so not bad. But, he's still... Really, we're just not finding any studs right now. I mean, the best player we found potentially is Connor Hurd here. And he might be a bit of a gamble. Just a silver-rated player. I mean, but he's a playmaker. Well, I would like to scout him a little more. If his potential goes over, if his overall, his low end goes over 50, then we definitely will sign him because we could use somebody like that in the squad. Another playmaker wouldn't hurt, but I don't know about breaking in. He'd have to get a lot of training done. Stats look not bad, but still got a ways to figure out if he's a good enough playmaker. All right, Ireland time, and oh boy. I told you in the last report that Ireland, I had 4 players back, and they were all pretty much studs, and I picked the 2 best ones I could find. But here is Cecilian Frecklington, 45 to 59 at 16. Very good, 72 to 92 potential. That's pretty safe to say gold potential. I think he's gonna be a stud, and he's 5'2". Looks like he's gonna be a technically gifted cam. So very interesting. I think I want to keep scouting him some more just to see where he ends up. If he's more, which side of that 50 he's on. And then the other player we got last month was Liam Tracy. Again, very good potential, gold potential again, 44 to 56. Looks like he's going to be a wide player. Very short though, so he's going to be short and fast, left-footed. Again, he does fall on that range at 15. Almost. I forgot Sicilian's 16, so he needs to be at least 50. Liam needs to be at least 45, and oh, he's so close. If it was 45 to 56, I would definitely pick him up. And we still may pick him up, but I got to be careful here because I don't want to buy all of my players just yet. I'm only allowed to have 4 right now. I've only got room for about 2 more in the academy. So we got to be kind of picky who we choose here. I'd like to get a little bit more information on him, but a winger would be nice. I think we could definitely use another depth winger. All right, so here's the first player they brought back, Finn. Oh my gosh. See the potential start to drop here. He's actually still a goal potential. Maybe leaning more towards silver. But 15, 44. We might. This one be on. I may sign. He's right on the border, boys. He's right on the border with. He's actually a little potential, not highest potential as Tracy, but his overall is pretty close. 15 is always nice to have that overall, but I kind of want to just. I think we're going to scout him some more, just see where he ends up. Derek Gannon, a goalkeeper. We've already gotten a goalkeeper, and this guy is not very good. I like to have a 55 overall goalkeeper at 17. 55 overall is what I'm looking for, and he's nowhere close at 17. So, yeah, not interested in him. And now Rory Mitchell. He's on the low end of the potential, 63 to 87. So he's on the border between silver and gold. I'm probably going to say he's more of a silver player. And if you don't know what I mean when I talk about gold and silver potential, you could always go to like FIFA scouting tips, and they break down of how to they have a very in-depth articles about how to interpret scouting and what to sign. But really, I don't think Ted's going to sign anybody just yet. I think he's going to wait. We've got some really good guys here in Ireland. These two, I think there's 3 of them here. These 2 for sure, I still want to keep my eye on. They could definitely come into the squad. And this guy maybe. The rest of these guys not really. But Ireland's been pretty good to us, so we'll just keep scouting those guys for another month and see where we end up. Now that the summer window has closed and we are into the month of September, let's take a quick look at the table here in League 2. You can see we're sitting in 6th place after 4 matches. We haven't lost a match either. 2 wins, 2 draws. And you can see we've scored 5 goals, given up 3. I would say, the only downside of the month was getting smoked in the Capital One Cup. But other than that, in the league play, we were really solid, I felt. And look at that, we just beat Hartlepool in that paint trophy matchup, and they're leading the league right now with Carlisle. I think we're off to a good start like we've been, but the problem is going to be, can we maintain it? And I like to think we can. Young players are starting to step up a little more. The one thing, despite the good start, we do have a lot of injuries to deal with, and if these keep piling on, we may find ourselves in a bit of trouble. But yeah, I think Ted's pretty happy with the way that it's gone so far, and the contributions we've gotten from our scoring. We've been scoring goals. That was the biggest problem we had last season, was scoring goals, and right now we're scoring goals. We're scoring goals in every game pretty much, with the exception of that Capital One Cup match. We're scoring, and we're scoring pretty convincingly, and we're in every match. Defensively, we may have taken a step back, but I think it's for the better if we're scoring more goals. So I'd like to know what you guys think, and you can always leave comments and likes and let me know your thoughts on the series, boys. How do you think we did? How do you think Ted did in the transfer window? We did a lot of business this month. This is probably the most business we've done at a club in my time of playing FIFA. But Ted definitely was splashing the cash. I mean, we started with about $1 million for the season in transfer budget, and we bought some players, mostly loan. But I we managed to fit it into our structure of our wages, and so the squad's filled out. I think we've got sufficient depth. Not the best depth, but at least we got some depth scoring. If we depth players. So we'll see. We'll keep scouting the youths, Ireland and England, and see if we can find some more gems out there to solidify that academy. But other than that, that's all I got, boys. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you're following me while I do these live on Twitch at my Twitch TV/DiceyReaper31. You can come check me out, follow me there, you'll know. And you can follow me at Twitter at DiceyReaper31 for all your updates. So this is gonna do it for me, guys. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.